Okay, here we go. Sallust. Misera mini sensio. So sensio means I'm of the opinion. And this would be the deponent passive form of the second person plural. It's probably a imperative. So have some pity, I advise. We have a shortened version of third person plural perfect. So we'll go to the nominative. Homines adolescents. These are young men through ambition and even armed Dimitas used to send them away. So this here, the delinquent version of it, it says they've failed in something or they've done a delinquency. They've done something wrong, but they've done it per ambition, through ambition. So he's saying, send them away even armed. Nay, so it's a negative thing here. Phobos, to you, ista mansueto. This softness and pity, if they, Eli, should caparent, take up arms, this will convert it, this will turn into your misery for you. So this first bit here of saying, take some pity on them, send them away armed. And now he's saying, no, if you do this pity and weakness and softness of yours will turn into misery for yourself if they take up arms. Scilicet, another word for obviously. Sometimes it means one can think. The res ipsa, matter itself is asperus. It's a harsh matter. But vos, you should non timentes em. Em here is the res, the rem. So obviously the matter is harsh, but you should not fear it. Emo, to make more precisely, contrarily here, viro, but you should fear it maxume, very greatly. Said inertia and molitia, but this inertness or sloth and softness, enemy of mind, alias alium expectes cunctamini. Again, this is like this, cunctor means to hesitate or delay one to the other, so it would be this inertia and molia itself is waiting one for the other, waiting for the actions or something. Vitalicet again, so obviously, confise, you're relying, plural, on the immortal gods, which Hanc Republic, which this Republic, say be often, in its maximus periculus, in its greatest danger, these immortal gods have preserved or saved it. So this is a common construction, this alias alium. 29. Non votus, not with vows or wishes, nor neque mulibrius supplicus, by womanly supplication is the auxiliary, the help, deorum of the gods, parentor, prepared, or given. We have singular gerunds here. So by vigilance, by agundo, by doing things, and by consolando bene, by planning things well, omnia sedans, all things succeed or turn out prosperously. This looks like an adverb formed from an adjective. And so in the Lewis and Short Dictionary, prospere, adverb to prosper, or being prosperous. Okay, in English it's a similar thing. So ubi, when, Secordia, another word for being slothful or lazier, te means you, and your ignavia, which means your cowardice. So when you, traderis, are given over to this slothfulness and laziness, nequiquam, the I in there shows it's in vain. There's another version that has an A in it. You implore the gods in vain. Yeah, so when you're given over to slothfulness and cowardice, you're imploring the gods in vain. They are iratai, they are angry and infesti, hostile. 30, a little quote here. Apud maiors nostris, amongst our ancestors, A manlius Torquatus, otherwise that A is Titus and other authorities, in the Bello Gallico, in the Gallic War. Suum means his own filium, his own son, which is contrary, this quad must be picking up on filium, which is against the orders, he pugnavunted in with the accusative of the enemy. So his own son, against orders, fought the enemy, and he used him to be Nakarid, which is the passive infinitive. He ordered him to be killed, his own son, to be killed. Atqui and Illy egregius adolescens, and that special young man or famous young man, immoderate fortunis, immoderate, it's really not the most common word we use. He was of immoderate bravery. He dedicated the poenus with his morte, with his death. In English we usually say pay the penalty. In Latin they say gave the penalty, but it actually meant he paid the penalty with death. So you can word that how you want. That's one of the habits they do in Latin. Videlicet. Actually, no, we haven't got this bit. Vos, the you hesitating in what you are statuating, what you are deciding, and this is a prepositional phrase, de crudelissimum parasitus, as Sallust likes to use there. During this most cruel parricide, it's also not just when you kill your parents like it is in English. In Latin it means it's a high crime of treason. So why are you hesitating in what you're deciding concerning this very cruel treason or something? Videlicet. So obviously the cetera vitae eorum, the rest of the life of these people, the rest of the lives of these people you want to say, obstat. Sto means to stand, ob usually means to block. So standing in front of this dative, this huic scelerai. So the rest of their lives is more outstanding or something. It's probably the best way to put it in English, to this crime, or they've done worse things than this. Videlicet, obviously. Verum. So there's buttle truly, parcite, plural imperative. Spare takes this form, dignitate lentula. So spared Lentulus, dignitare, he's got some sort of high upbringing or something. If himself, pudicia, this is his modesty, if his own farmer, if his own reputation, if the gods or man, any, ever. So ulus usually has a negative tone, even if it's inferred. So if he's ever peccated, this is a redoubled perfect. So if he's ever spared his own modesty or his chastity or his own reputation or the gods or the men, then you should truly parcite him, you should spare him. Ignoscite, another plural imperative, spare or pardon. Cathegi adolescent, another young man, unless iterum's like rursus, it means again, second time, he has fecunded a bellum on his patria, on his homeland. So it looks like it's a possibility this is the second time he's caused a revolution or something. We're up to 34. Namquid. For what? Ego should I? All these names here in the ablative because of the day. So Gabinius, Statilius, and Caparius would be what we call them in English. What should I loqua? What should I speak concerning these three fellows? By which or in which or something like that. If quicquam, anything umquent ever, fuis et pense, they'd ever valued or weighed up anything, non ea they wouldn't have come up with this plan concerning the Republic, de Republica, habeverset, they wouldn't have had. So if they'd actually valued or thought anything of the Republic, they wouldn't have quicquam, they wouldn't have come up with something of this type of concilium concerning the Republic. Postremo means finally. Patris conscripto, vocative, so they're the leading men of Rome. So finally, senators of patres conscripti, if me Hercules, by Hercules, esset, there has been a place for these peccados, this sin or wrongdoings, facili, easily, pateria, I would suffer or allow vos, you, in this circumstances itself, ipse re, to be corrected, or sometimes used of healing, but probably means to correct any mistakes, because peccado here is a mistake. And quoniam sense, verba, words, you contemnis, you spurn these words, so easily he would suffer them in the matter themselves to be corrected. But he's got a said here, so it's but. So this short sentence, sed unde qui circumventi sumus, circumventi means you're surrounded. So unde qui means everywhere, on all sides we're surrounded. This is the danger. So Catilinae with his exercitu, with his army, is the preposition, together with, whatever, he's urging forcibus. Now these wouldn't be Catiline's jaws, this would be using ergot as a transitive verb, obviously, so forcibus here would be the throats of Rome. So Catilinae with his armies pressing on against our throats, basically, and there are like intramoenia, and there are others inside the wall and in the sinu urbis. Sinu is like the fold, it's used for a lot of things, folding the garments like a pocket or a bay. Usually means like the bosom or something here. So in the bosom of the city itself, sunt hostes, there are enemies. We've got passive infinitive. Nequi parare, ne consoli, quicquam potest. Nor is anything able to be prepared, nor any counsel be able to made occulte secretly. Quo magus, all the more, properandum est. All the more we need haste, is what this means. Quo magus goes together with itself. And one more little bit. So 36. Quare ego ita sensio. So therefore I thus sensio, I think thus. Cum, when with this nefarious concilia, with this nefarious plan of the skeletatorum civums, of the criminal lot of the citizens, this little group of criminals, sceleratum means criminals, and civium is the citizens. So by this nefarious plan, the res publica is venerated, has come into maxima pericula, the greatest danger. And ita, those people, by the indico t volcuri and legorum alabrogram, so by the witness of t volticori and of the legates of the alabrogues, they have convicti and confessi sint. So they've been convicted, or confessor means it's been confessed, a slaughter, a cadem, and an incendia, which is fires, and alia, other things, say themselves. Foda and crudelia facinora. Facinora is the deed or crime. So foda means it's a foul and cruel crimes, in with the accusative, in towards the citizens, and of their patrium, their fatherland, they have paravisade, they have prepared. This has been confessed, sicutai, as if de manifestus rep. So this is a manifesting of this capital crime, you might want to say. And so just as it was done in the more maiorum, in the customs of our ancestors, sumandum means it should be taken up. Looks like it's gerundiving with this thing here, supplicant. So in the way of our ancestors, we should take up the supplicum, the punishment, since it's all manifest or out in the open. And that's it for the day.